Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Friday, February 16th, and we have a 2-hour show tonight. The question is it just a single eviction? And I don't know. I thought it was going to be a double. I swear we were told Fridays were going to be double, or Friday was going to be a double, next Friday a triple. I don't know. Maybe Monday's going to be a double in 1 hour. We got a 2-hour show with a single eviction? I guess. I'm not going to be watching it live because I'm going to be at another basketball game. So, it shows 8 to 10. I might be home right about the time the show ends. At which point we'll have the one thing we know is that there will be a endurance competition tonight. And it will be shown on the feeds. Now, I don't know if it's going to make Big Brother After Dark. That's the other question people are asking. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be long enough to make it all the way to Big Brother After Dark, because what we call an endurance competition now sometimes doesn't even last an hour. So today's endurance competition is not your parents', that would be me, endurance competition of 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. No, that's not the case anymore. So, just don't know. And I anticipate, I don't know, if there's a single eviction night, it's got to be a double on Monday. I'm sure Julie will tell us and explain to us, but I really thought they'd get rid of 2. But I suppose if they want to keep the extra bodies around in the house, I'm not sure. I don't know. I would have expected them to be promoting a double just to get the people watching if it was going to be. So, who knows? We'll see. But Shannon is going. There's very little doubt about it at this point. She's not putting up a fight, and frankly, I can't blame her because the house is locked in at this point on getting her out. And Mark being the pawn isn't seen as a threat to anybody. I mean, sadly, Mark is kind of seen as the old guy in the house, and unless he's putting up an act, he claims to be, I got to go to bed early, and these competitions are wearing me out, and I don't want to do this because I'm sore from this. I don't know if it's all legit or not, and maybe he's going to flip the switch this second week and be like, now I'm here and I'm ready to play. No clue. But what I do know is that Shannon is really, really likely to go, unless something weird happens tonight on the show. Some weird super twist that we don't know about suddenly, crops up. So, Shannon's going to be out, and possibly another person. The house guests are all saying they want to go after Omarosa if they get a chance next. We'll see how that goes. I expect Omarosa to make it at least to next weekend. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I don't expect Omarosa to go this weekend. So that's what's up. That's where we're at. And I don't know. Somebody asked me about have-nots, and no, they were told that there was not going to be any have-nots this season since it's such a short season. They did say they would get to experience slop, unless I missed it in the first week, and maybe they did it one day and they showed it on the last Friday's episode, which I still have never watched. But I don't think they did, or else that person wouldn't have asked me that question. So maybe they'll throw slop out there next week one day or something and say, okay, somebody's going to have to be on slop for 24 hours. That's what they could do. Not sure. But that's what I got for you guys. 2-hour show tonight. Live endurance competition afterwards. I will be monitoring the show from my bleacher seats watching a basketball game and tweeting about it, and I will be recording it, but I will not be watching it live, or at least most of it live. I will probably go back and watch the important bits late tonight, depending on what happens with the endurance competition. being as an endurance competition, it's possible that it could last a little bit of time, but I don't think so. Unless it's a pressure cooker, and we talk about the pressure cooker, button holding, stand and hold a button. Something that doesn't take tremendous physical strength, is more monotonous, and you just have to do one thing for a really long time. That's the one way to get a potential long competition. Of course, these house guests also have to be willing to do it, and I just don't know. I don't know. They're all going to make, except for Shannon, they're all going to make $5,000 tonight, at least, because that's what Marissa said. Is that for every eviction that they last through, at least until there's 5 left. This is what Marissa said. They each get $5,000 plus whatever else they'd agreed to in their contracts. So we're done. I'm done talking. You guys have a good Friday. We'll see you on the internets, and I'll do a Periscope. I don't know. Depends on what's going on. I may do a Periscope on my way to the basketball game, which would be early on, like at 3 o'clock Big Brother time or so. A little bit earlier than that, maybe. Or I may wait and do it on the way home. But the live show is going to be going on the way home. So there's a chance I may just monitor the live show and not... I can watch the live... I could or listen to. I actually should be able to stream the live show myself on my phone. So I may do that. I may just be but the problem with that is that then I can't interact with anybody I'll be driving my car. I'm talking to myself now. I've been talking to myself the whole morning, but I'm really talking to myself now. You guys have no interest in these things, so off I go. Have a good Friday. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.